Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd bring you guys along on another day with me as a travel agent. I have a few things I need to do today, so thought busy day, why not bring you guys along. Right now I have to go get my groceries out of the car because did some grocery shopping for the week. So gonna do that, and then we have an electrician coming in about 20-30 minutes. So I'm gonna try to get some work done until he comes, but we'll kind of see what happens. I really need to organize this fridge. I also need to organize this pantry. It would turn on eventually. Got the groceries put away. Electrician should be here soon, but I'm gonna go ahead and start checking my emails, seeing what I have going on there. And probably by the time I get done going through that, he should be here. Hopefully. I hate like waiting around for people, you know? But we're gonna just go through some emails real quick. So I just finished going through those emails. The electrician should be here in a few minutes, so still just waiting on him right now. But I wanted to share something with you that my supervisor created for us to do. It's called the 60 Hard Challenge. And it's just a challenge of, she made this little PDF. You have to check it off each week, and it's making 3 social media posts each week, 3 power hours, which means like at least 1 hour for like 3 days. Or, I mean, you could do it however long you want, but you have to take at least 1 hour a day, focus on just your travel agent stuff. No distractions from Facebook, TikTok, nothing. Just focusing on making a quote, making a post, just 1 hour of straight focus. And then self-care activities, that could be like reading, going on a walk. And then 3 follow-ups / reach out. So you can follow up with a past client, or you can reach out to a new one, because we're trying to grow our business, and that's how we get clients, is we follow up with old ones, say, hey, you haven't booked with me in a while, are you thinking about any trips or anything that you want to like book with me or talk about? Or you can reach out to a new client in some sort of way, and then bonus, make a new booking, because hopefully all these things will help you get those bookings. It's really amazing of her to do. I absolutely love Travelmation, the company I work for. We have like individual teams throughout like Travelmation, so then it's like smaller and tight knit, which we still like come together as a company. Like tonight I have a Zoom at 7:30 for our monthly get out there meeting. My supervisor for my team is so incredible, and she's so supportive, and she just pushes us because she wants us to do well in this career. One of the things again was making social media posts, and like I've said in a video before, I love to use Meta Business Suite. I need to go through and make some posts, which actually I got an email the other day, 2 days ago, this weekend, from our social media guy, and he put out the March bundle. So I'm gonna go through that and see what we got going on with that, and what I can post this week to get my little check marks done.
Hi.
Hey.
I think he was asleep when I pulled up.
That's funny.
He goes, oh, hey. And I was like, I've already seen you twice.
Wait.
Girl. You gonna come sit here with her?
Now I'm done with lunch and the electrician is finished. I literally was like 5 seconds into looking at the social media posts, and my boyfriend and the electrician showed up. And I said, well, that's great. At least I went through my emails, but I didn't really get to look at anything that I wanted to post. So I'm gonna do that now. I literally just saved all of those to my computer without putting my name on all of them. So now I need to go back through and put my name on them and then save them and then come back to putting them on Menda Business Suite. I got those social media posts done. I got 2 done for my challenge this week, for my 60-day challenge. The next thing on my agenda is I had someone reach out to me for a quote for Jackson Hole out west. I kind of wanted to talk to you about how I go about completing a quote for a client. I do try to send them my Linktree because I have a few forms for them to fill out that helps me like see what they want, their dates, how many people, what they're looking for in a vacation, and I'm gonna kind of show you what that looks like. Here is my Linktree. I have my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all of that. Just started TikTok. Right here I have the cruise quote request form, Walt Disney, all of their vacations, and then people can leave me a review. We'll just go to cruise. And so I have a little description, and then you just put your information there, communication preference, dates of travel, how many people, children, and then your desired room type, your budget, location, just like different information like that. And then the Disney is kind of like what parks, like what kind of resort are you looking for, things like that. After I like get a chance to look over the forms, that's when I start doing my research. And we have different suppliers, so just depending on what they're looking for, we go through different suppliers. Like Disney is a supplier. For Jackson Hole, I'm going to probably look at Expedia, but it's like Expedia under travel agents. And we also have a supplier called Vax Vacations, so I'll probably look under there as well. Just kind of like comparing prices. And then I like to put it in a PDF, like on Google Docs, and just kind of like organize it, and then I send it to them, and then they have the options to look from. Once they've decided on what they want, then we book that, and once it's booked, I give them an itinerary. That's just kind of like the process of a client inquiry and how I go through that. The client texted me all the information that they want, so I'm gonna do my research and see what I can find that will fit their budget, where they want to go, what they want to do, all that stuff. To be real, I'm struggling a little bit because this is for June 2026 and the flights aren't out for that yet on these booking systems. So what I'm gonna have to do is just look at properties, because properties go out that far. They usually do flights about a year out in advance. Probably gonna have to wait a few more months before we can actually book it, but I can go ahead and give her an about price of what we're looking at so she kind of knows what to budget for. Alright, so did a little bit of research and I'm gonna do some more, but I'm just gonna take a break right now and take my dog for a walk, get some fresh air. Do you wanna go on your walkies? You wanna go on your walkies? Just got back from our walk, so now I can check that off for my self-care for the day. I got a snack, a little cinnamon raisin bagel with peanut butter. Gonna do a little more research. I've been kind of going back and forth trying to like compare suppliers to see which one would fit their budget better. I think I'm gonna stop there and come back to it tomorrow. I did commit for a good hour today, so I'll be able to check that off again. Stuff like this is kind of hard to book, almost like a year and a half out. They want flights and hotels and excursions, and the flights and excursions I can't really book right now, but what I can do is kind of look at 2025 and give them a guesstimate of what it could be, and then when they finally open up, I can give them an actual full-on quote. So I don't have that quote to show you today, but I do have an example of a quote I've done, so you can kind of see like what that looks like. I just use Google Docs to create quotes right now. This was for a weekend getaway, and they were trying to decide where they wanted to go, so I kind of gave them an option or two from a few places that they wanted to see which one caught their attention more. So I named it and put the dates, and then right there I have where it is, and then the hotel, and then the different prices, and I like to put pictures, and then again the place and the hotel. They decided they want to go to Charleston, so then I looked in Charleston at different places and then gave them different options from Charleston. And this is like a whole new document that I sent. It's just an easy way for me to keep it organized. I feel like my clients are easily able to read it and pick out information and what it's what and all that. But like I said, I think I'm going to stop right there for the day, give my brain a break, and then come back to that quote tomorrow and hopefully be able to get her some information on that. Now I'm just going to go read my book and then probably start dinner in like an hour or so, and then just hang out for the rest of the day and relax, and then start it all over again tomorrow. I appreciate you guys for watching my video. I hope y'all subscribe to see more travel content, and